Awaken with me. In order to embrace our spiritual awakening, we need to let go of all the things that are holding us back. One way of doing this is to get rid of the emotional baggage that we tend to unconsciously carry around with us. But what is emotional baggage? Well, what do you think it is? Essentially, instead of addressing our emotions, instead of dealing with bad habits and letting go of past regrets, we tend to pack these distressing feelings away in our minds, in metaphorical bags. And if we're not careful, this baggage can pile up in our minds, eventually overwhelming us. You wouldn't keep piling up bags in your house, and yet we tend to ignore the dangers of piling up bags in our minds. That said, I did know somebody who kept piling up bags in their house. Glenn Maycroft. He was a hoarder, you see. And interestingly, Glenn also ran a luggage shop, and yet he had more emotional baggage than he had actual baggage. And it got to a point for Glenn where he couldn't tell the difference between his actual baggage and his emotional baggage, and his wife left him. And what happened was his wife went on to start her own luggage shop, and it was much more successful than Glenn's. And this made him incredibly resentful, which of course only added to his emotional baggage. So, long story short, we want to avoid that situation. So in this instalment, we're going to get all of your emotional baggage out of the recesses of your mind, and we're going to burn it.
Giles, there's a pigeon in the garden.
Leonard, can you not just barge in, please?
Why?
Because I'm talking, and you're interrupting.
Who are you talking to?
I'm just recording something for somebody.
Can I say hello?
No, why don't you go and finish your puzzle?
I want to say hello, Giles.
No, you don't need to say hello, thank you.
I want to say hello, Giles.
Right, you can say hello, but then you have to leave the room, okay?
Tell them who I am, and then I'll say hello.
Right, this is Leonard, my 7-foot-tall brother, and he wants to say hello. You have to lean into the microphone.
Hello.
Right, well, go on then.
I'm going to go crush that pigeon.
No, don't go crushing any pigeons, please, Leonard.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I mean, what can I say about Leonard? I think I said it, actually. He's my brother, he's 7 foot tall, and that's about it. Right, let's burn your baggage. So right now, I want you to sit down and close your eyes, and make sure you do it in that order, because if you close your eyes before sitting down, you might tumble over. Right, just relax. And just imagine that every part of your body is becoming floppy. Imagine your head. That's gone all floppy. Your shoulders, floppy. You've got floppy arms. And your thorax, got a floppy thorax. And you are certainly floppy in the tummy area. And you're also floppy in the lower tummy area. Floppy legs, you've got floppy legs, floppy feet. You get the idea. You've never felt so floppy in your entire life. And I'd like you to imagine a room with a conveyor belt. You know, in airports, that baggage collection area, that sort of thing. And it's here that we're going to retrieve your emotional baggage and watch each bag one by one as they appear out of a hatch with rubber flaps. And we're just waiting for the bags to come now. Maybe you haven't got too much emotional baggage. Oh, here they come. I spoke too soon. And the first bag onto the conveyor belt is your bag of regrets, full of all those bad decisions from your past that you can't forgive yourself for. For instance, one of my regrets is that I once got into a fight with a swami, and I gave him a couple of karate chops, and I regret not just walking away. Although I couldn't really, because he had me in a headlock, so he got what was coming to him, really. Maybe you have similar regrets. You regret swearing at your boss, or you regret not swearing at your boss, or perhaps you regret not telling that certain somebody that you liked them, and by the time you plucked up the courage, it was too late, because they were regularly liking somebody else. So let me just pick up your bag of regrets and put it on a trolley. Goodness me, this is a heavy bag. This is absolutely packed with regrets. And another bag is coming down the chute now. And this is your bag of shame. And it's full of all the things you're really embarrassed about. I'll get this one as well. This one is bursting at the seams. Oh look, the zip's open. Oh gosh, I wish I hadn't looked in there. I should not have looked in your bag of shame. And there are more bags appearing now. Wow, you've got a lot of baggage. I was not expecting this. There's a really big red bag here, and this is your angry bag. It's full of all the things that have made you angry over the years. And there's another bag here. What's this? This one's full of lies. There's another one now. We're going to need another trolley. Anyway, I want you to keep these bags coming. Everything that you've been holding on to all these years. Put them in a suitcase and send them through the flaps. And I'll try not to put my back out as I lift them onto the trolley. Right, I think that's it. We've collected all of your emotional baggage. So let's move on. Because I feel like I'm going to give myself a hernia. And now I want you to imagine that we're standing in a field under the stars. And I don't know if you can see, but I'm wearing a hat. And if you want, you can imagine wearing a hat. Or if you don't want to imagine wearing a hat, then don't. I'm not going to force you. And we're going to start piling up your emotional baggage into a big heap. So take hold of each bag and throw it onto the pile. And as you do so, you feel the weight of all your past problems lifting off your shoulders. You're letting go of your regrets. You're letting go of your anger, your guilt, your grief, your bad habits. I mean, there's a green bag here. I don't know what's in that, but you're letting go of it anyway. And with your emotional baggage now piled up, you're going to take a match, strike it, and throw it onto the baggage bonfire. And as the bags burn, as the flames reach higher, you feel the relief flowing through you. You no longer need these painful bags that you've been holding on to. So let them burn. You can say it out loud if you want. Burn, bags, burn. Burn to the ground. Burn to ashes, bags. Become ash, bags. Be gone, bags. Bye-bye, bags. And now take a deep breath in. Breathe out. And to the count of 5, you're going to open your eyes. 1, your eyes begin to open. 2, your eyes are nearly halfway open, but not quite halfway open. 3, they are a third of the way open now. 4, they're nearly open, but not fully open. 5, and now they're finally fully open. Well done. You have taken a big step forward. Well, a leap, actually. You've taken a leap. You've dealt with the past. And in the next installment of our journey together, I'm going to accelerate your awakening by vibrating you as fast as I possibly can. So join me then and awaken with me. Leonard, what is that?
Is that a live fish?
Yes, I can see it's an alive fish. Where has it come from?
Next door's pond.
Well, get it out of here.
Why?
It stinks. It absolutely stinks.